The night was cold, February in New Hampshire. Maura Murray, a young woman with her whole life ahead, drove into the darkness. She was heading north, away from the troubles that haunted her. Or so everyone thought. No one knew for sure what she was running from. Whispers followed her. Rumors of a stolen credit card, a fight with her boyfriend, secrets hid behind her bright smile. The road stretched before her, swallowed by the shadows of towering pines. It was a desolate stretch of Highway 112, a place where secrets could disappear. Maura was driving into the heart of the unknown. Maura Murray vanished on February 9, 2004, gone without a trace. Her disappearance has baffled investigators and haunted her family for years. One moment she was there, making a frantic call to her professors about a family emergency. She seemed distressed, but no one could have predicted what would happen next. The next, she was gone, swallowed by the night. It was as if she had vanished into thin air, leaving behind more questions than answers. The mystery began with a crash, a seemingly ordinary accident that would soon turn into an extraordinary enigma. A single car accident on a lonely road. The scene was eerily quiet, the snow muffling any sound. But when the police arrived, Maura was gone. There was no sign of her anywhere, as if she had simply walked off into the darkness. No skid marks, no sign of a struggle. It was as if the night had swallowed her whole, leaving no trace behind, just an empty car, its engine still running, and a chilling silence that screamed of something terribly wrong. The scene was haunting, a snapshot of a moment frozen in time. The car held clues, a spilled bottle of wine, a box of Francia Blanche, a taste for the cheap and sweet. These items hinted at a hurried departure, but why? Scattered maps, a chaotic jumble of escape routes. It seemed like she was planning to go somewhere, but where? And a single red stain, the color of blood on the airbag that never deployed. This small detail added a sinister twist to the already perplexing mystery. The official story: Maura Murray crashed her car. A minor accident, nothing more. Disoriented, she wandered off into the woods. Maybe she panicked, lost and alone in the freezing darkness. But the details didn't add up. No footprints in the fresh snow, no witnesses, no sign of Maura, just the eerie silence of the woods and the chilling knowledge that something wasn't right. The investigation began. Days turned into weeks, then months, then years. Still no sign of Maura. The mystery deepened, fueled by whispers and speculation. Had she run away? Or had someone taken her, snatching her from the side of the road, leaving no trace behind? A bus driver claimed he saw Maura at the scene, a young woman, blonde hair, standing by the car. He said he offered help, but she refused. Said she'd called 88A, but the timeline was off. 88A had no record of her call, and why refuse help? Why disappear into the night, leaving her car behind, her belongings scattered inside? The bus driver's story added another layer of unease. Was he telling the truth, or was he part of something darker? His story a fabrication to mislead the investigation, to protect a terrible secret? The questions lingered. Each answer only seemed to deepen the mystery, pulling at the edges of a truth that remained just out of reach. Section 5. The empty car. The car was a puzzle. Inside, a jumbled mess of belongings, clothes, toiletries, textbooks, a life interrupted. But some things were missing. Maura's cell phone, her credit cards, gone as if erased. Police found a printed email exchange. Maura and her boyfriend, they'd argued, harsh words, accusations. Had their fight driven her to this desolate road? The evidence was like smoke, swirling, hinting at a fire, but never revealing the source. Was Maura running from something or towards something, or had someone orchestrated her disappearance, making it look like a runaway case? Section 6. Red flags. Days turned into weeks. The search for Maura intensified. Volunteers combed the woods, their hopes fading with each passing hour. The case drew national attention. The missing girl next door, her story a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of everyday life. But as the investigation deepened, more questions arose. Why was Maura's credit card used after her disappearance? Who was making withdrawals, draining her account, leaving a trail of phantom transactions? And what about the man who lived nearby, the one who resembled a composite sketch of a potential suspect? He claimed he was out of town, but his alibi was shaky, riddled with inconsistencies. Section 7. Searching for Maura. The woods held their secrets close, shrouded in an almost impenetrable silence. Search parties scoured the area, their efforts hampered by the dense undergrowth and the relentless snow. Each step was a struggle, each breath a cloud in the frigid air. Dogs sniffed the air, their barks echoing through the trees, but the trail remained cold. The scent they sought seemed to vanish into the ether. Psychics offered their insights, their visions clouded by the weight of so many possibilities. They spoke of shadows and whispers, but nothing concrete. Was Maura alive, held captive somewhere? The thought haunted everyone involved. Or had she met a more sinister fate, her body swallowed by the unforgiving wilderness? The forest seemed to mock their efforts, its silence a cruel reminder of their failure. The mystery deepened, fueled by a lack of answers. Theories abounded, each more unsettling than the last. Had she staged her own disappearance? The idea seemed far-fetched yet possible. Was she running from her past, seeking a fresh start? The questions were endless, the answers elusive. Or had someone taken her, silencing her before she could reveal a truth too dangerous to be told? The possibilities were as dark and twisted as the forest itself. Section 8. Dead ends. Leads turned cold. Witnesses contradicted each other, their stories tangled in a web of confusion. The investigation hit a wall, a seemingly impenetrable barrier that halted progress. Time, the enemy of all mysteries, blurred the edges of the case, erasing crucial details and memories. Maura's face, once a symbol of hope, became a haunting reminder of a life cut short, a mystery unsolved, a story left incomplete. The police pursued every angle, chasing shadows and whispers. They investigated her family, delving into their pasts and secrets. Her friends probing their alibis and connections, her boyfriend scrutinizing his every move and motive. They explored the possibility of a random act of violence, a sudden unplanned attack, a chance encounter with a predator lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But each lead led to a dead end, a frustrating conclusion that offered no answers. The evidence was circumstantial, open to interpretation, lacking the concrete proof needed to solve the case. The case grew colder with each passing year, the trail fading, the hope of resolution dimming, leaving behind a haunting echo of what might have been a chilling reminder of a mystery that remains unsolved. Section 9. The Unknown. Years later, the mystery of Maura Murray's disappearance remains. The questions linger. Where did she go? Who, if anyone, was she running from? And what truly happened on that desolate stretch of New Hampshire highway? The case continues to captivate, to haunt the minds of those who remember. Amateur sleuths pore over the details, searching for the missing piece, the clue that will unlock the truth. Theories abound: abduction, misadventure, a desperate attempt to escape a life spiraling out of control. But the truth, like Maura herself, remains elusive, lost somewhere in the darkness that swallowed her whole. Section 10. Lingering questions. The case of Maura Murray is a chilling reminder that some mysteries are never solved. It is a story of unanswered questions, of lives forever changed by an event that continues to defy explanation. Did Maura choose to disappear, or was she the victim of a cruel and calculated act? The answers, if they exist at all, lie buried somewhere in the past, hidden beneath layers of speculation and doubt. The search for Maura may have ended, but the search for answers continues. The mystery of her disappearance serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life, the darkness that can lurk in the shadows, and the enduring power of the unknown.